Greetings, New Zealand naturopath Eric Baker, author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to talk about dietary supplements. Now, some dietary supplements can actually make you feel a lot worse. It's surprising how many patients I have seen, particularly this year, that are taking supplements with all sorts of junk in them. And these supplements are purchased just basically through Amazon or iHerb or big channels like that, or even through just conventional stores. So be very careful, because a lot of the cheap bottom end crappy stuff actually contain maltodextrin, which is really a kind of sugar. They can also put glucose in there. There's different types of sugars that you'll find in dietary supplements, and it can really help to contribute to causing the Candida flare. Now, of course, when you take this supplement, you're going to get a reaction, and you're going to think, oh, it's die-off. It's die-off. The supplement's working. I'm feeling worse. I'm feeling like crap. I'll just take more. Oh, it's getting even worse, the side effect. I've gone from 2 to 4 per day and I'm feeling twice as bad. Well, this must be a good thing because I'm feeling worse, so I'll just take more. Next thing, you're taking 5 or 6 and you've got to stop because you've got a bad bellyache and bloat and gas and you've got diarrhea and you're feeling like crap. And you think, oh, thank God that supplement's working. And then you read the description box, the supplement facts box, and you find it contains something like maltodextrin, or a glucose, or dextrin, or a weird name that you haven't got a clue of. And then you'll think to yourself, I wonder what this is. Oh, well, it must be some kind of nutrient that I need. So be really careful, because many supplements on the market, in fact, are not made by reputable people. They're made by people that are just trying to make money. They're made by people who don't care about the end user. They're made with the cheapest possible raw materials, with the sole aim designed of driving profits to the people who make them. Don't touch these products. Be very careful indeed. So this is not a video aimed at driving or pushing people away from supplements to my supplements. I don't really care what kind of supplements you take, to be honest, but I just want you to think, if you're going to take something, it's going to be made by somebody or designed by somebody who understands dietary supplements, who understands what happens when the person takes them, who doesn't want to create any untoward reactions with people, who only wants to use the finest possible raw materials, and the person who designs it has a specific action in mind they're trying to achieve. But most importantly, those supplements were designed by somebody who understands an entire program that patient's going to benefit from. As I can tell you something, folks, taking supplements is only a very small part of healing. I've told you many times in my videos that you need to look at the lifestyle, at the diet, and the supplements maybe form a small percentage of really improving, your health to a very high level. They're very important, but they're the icing on the cake. And if you look at my book, Candida Crusher, it's predominantly about lifestyle and diet. And when those things are put in place, and a quality supplement is put in with that, it's the key that opens the door. It's going to give you the kind of health improvement that you've been looking for, right? And that's why I made my CanXida range of products. I put no sugars in them, I put no crap in them. They were designed for people that really want to get well. They were designed for the person who understands the connection with stress and lifestyle, enjoying life. The person who understands the connection between happiness and disease. Unhappiness and disease, for want of a better word. The person who understands the connection between eating a natural, healthy, whole foods diet. And the person who also understands they need to back off and relax more about their diet, not get too anal about every tiny little thing that they eat. Right? And it's the same with supplements. But in supplement case, I want you to be anal. I want you to be careful and check out very carefully what's in that product. It's very important that you do that. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of a heads up there. Watch out for sugars and junk found in dietary supplements. Be also careful, apart from supplements, if you're going to take something like stevia or xylitol in, because some stevia supplements I've seen even contain added glucose. So to make them even sweeter, or to improve on the spectrum of the sweet taste, I found sugar put with stevia. Would you believe it? And you're actually going to find that. So I've got some stevia plants growing in my garden, and they're wonderful to grow. So you may want to get one from your plant nursery and to grow one yourself. And my plant's quite a big bush. And when I water the garden, I'll often go down there and pick a few leaves off and chew on it and just marvel at how wonderful sweet the stevia plant is. Food for thought. Check your supplements out. If you're not sure, what a particular thing is, check with the person who's made it. And if they can't give you a valid reason why it's in there, move on and get something else. Thanks for tuning in. Click on the description click on the description box, the link in the description box below for your free Candida report. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.